Yeah, guys, it's going to be a huge game this weekend, and we actually have Daily Iowan pregame editor Adam Hensley standing by in the newsroom with more later in the Sportscast. But first, the Northwestern Wildcats made the trip to Iowa City last night to take on a Hawkeye team that has struggled as of late, losing their last 3 matches. And this one didn't get off to a great start. The Hawks started slow as they only scored 15 points in the first set. Right here, Nia Robinson with the kill for the Wildcats. She led the way for the women in purple with 26 kills, but Iowa would bounce back with the help of Callie Hoy as the Hawkeyes forced a 5th set, but it just wouldn't be enough as the Wildcats won 15-8, making this the 4th loss in the row for the Hawks. However, senior Molly Kelly is not letting this loss get in the way of the rest of the season.
So we have 9 games left in conference and season, and every single match is absolutely huge, especially in the Big Ten. Every single night you have to battle. So onward.
Iowa travels out east to take on Maryland on Sunday, and that match will start at 1 p.m. And as I mentioned earlier, the Hawkeye football team travels to Penn State to take on the Nittany Lions this Saturday, and a couple of Hawkeyes are finally able to suit up after coming off some injuries. We go to Daily Iowan pregame editor Adam Hensley in the newsroom for your Iowa football injury update. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Lucy. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for being here. Now, linebacker Jack Hockaday has been out with a nasty leg injury since the Minnesota game, but he's back this week. What type of impact should he have up the middle?
Well, Hockaday being back is big for Iowa. He's been their sort of defensive anchor in that position. However, Kirk Ferentz did mention at his Tuesday press conference that Hockaday won't start this week against Penn State. Instead, Christian Welch, who started the past few games in Hockaday's absence, he's going to start. And I think that's a good idea because Hockaday, you don't really want to throw him back into the fire against a team like Penn State. Plus, Welch has been looking pretty good as of late.
Yeah, I agree with that. Welch has been really solid. But on the other side of the ball, Iowa seems to be full go. Ivory Kelly-Martin is back from concussion protocol. So how important is it that the offense is full steam ahead against the Nittany Lions on Saturday?
It's huge. Anytime your offense is at full strength or at least close to it, that always bodes well. And for Iowa going up against a team, like Penn State scores 42.6 points per game. That's second in the Big Ten. And while Iowa's defense has shown that it can stop pretty much anybody, Iowa's offense needs to be able to counter when Penn State scores. Otherwise, things could get out of hand. A healthy offense would really help that out.
Well, this game seems to be one of the most important games of the season for the Hawks, with the Big Ten championship game hanging in the balance. What all needs to happen for the Hawkeye Express to stay on track towards Lucas Oil Stadium?
Well, the Hawkeyes need a win against Penn State, and that'll do 2 things. One, that win gives Iowa some much-needed momentum going against a pretty tough slate of games for the next 2 games. Iowa not only travels to Penn State, but then travels to Purdue the week after, and then hosts Northwestern at home, and those 2 games are going to be better than people think. On top of it all, this game, if Iowa wins, that win puts some respect on Iowa's name. It needs some national respect. It hasn't beaten a top 25 team, and this is its chance.
I agree with that. Adam Hensley, live in the newsroom, thank you. Tune again tomorrow for DITV's pregame show for more on the game between Iowa and Penn State. Guys, back to you.